Don't be rude.
Hey, boner.
I am the liquor.
I like trains.
All week long.
All rise, order court. Marble's in a mood, so we got to get to that. I guess Mikey was saying what did he do?
He was just yelling at this dude. He's the actual landlord was getting a mouthful from him. I couldn't believe it. I said, "Easy does it already this early in the day."
Welcome to We Got a Case. We do this 5 days a week. Most of you already know that, but for those of you who don't, just want to let you know we'll be bouncing around a little bit. We're going to come right back to Marble here in just a second, but I wanted to show you. We got James down here in the corner that's driving iPhone. We got a whole cast of characters.
Wow, I love this.
Jose is just looking at the top of Angel's head, I guess. There's just a lot to take.
This is Judge Allen's courtroom, which he doesn't say anything to anybody about anything.
Amber just wants everybody to know that she's gay. Chris, obviously, he's going for that comedian, look, the dead comedian look.
I mean, are they telling jokes in here right now? Like,
I don't know. They're laughing.
All the time, so it's about feels like I'm blowing up balloons all day for a birthday party, but yeah. So maybe we'll get that PBT device. Maybe we'll get rid of that eventually, and I can get back to normal. But anyway, I'm gonna continue to keep talking to my sponsor, and we're gonna start.
One of those.
Okay, so this is everybody checking in. They're all addicts or reformed addicts at this point. Yes. So I mean, really. But I see, what a cast of characters. And again, this just goes to show everybody could be an addict, even you.
Real quick, and then we'll jump in with Judge Marble. Lucas Billinghurst. Daddy's money? I don't know. He looks like one lazy piece of shit to me.
Yeah, you've got with a name like that, you've got a lot to live up to, I would think.
That's what I was thinking.
But he looks like he's in a trailer, maybe. I'm not sure. He might not have any monies, Creed.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, he has no monies.
Just like to throw that out there. All right, let's go over to Judge Marble. Let's get this going. It's court time.
Okay. Okay, so the sheriff deed is in the yellow folder. So,
by the way, this lady talking right now,
folder,
they were asking her about the man
for the probate. So
and
I don't know what you have there in front of you.
When that happens,
I'm not able to see. So,
good afternoon. I'm District Judge Herman Marable from 67th District Court here in Flint.
I provided the deed. I provided everything that you asked for.
Say it right, Marable.
Are you here in town?
Marable.
I'm sorry?
Are you here in Flint?
Yes.
A little hesitation there.
Maybe. Look at Timothy. He has really got himself set up for a nice day of just relaxing. Room's dark. That's good nodding weather.
Yeah, it's pretty much time for his nap. So I hope that Marable.
I think I need you to come down here in person.
Congratulations on 10 years clean and sober. That's
okay. You need me to.
What you're talking about.
You would like me to come down? You said.
Yeah, I don't really want to, but I don't have any choice, and I don't want to do it today.
I don't want you near me because you might have the
okay, what would be the best day for me to come down?
Nancy, you're right on time.
Well,
perfect timing.
Well, Chris,
how about September
Phillips
28th?
Flexing on us. He's got an American Fighter shirt on. He's got a photo of a beautiful cheetah behind him.
Amazon, $50, I bet you.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a note.
We never get to see Judge's face. I mean, I enjoy being able to play that video so we can get the face of the man who does it all.
I'm apparently creed framed. I can't do anything.
Really?
I can't do anything.
Bring the deed and any documents pertaining to the sale of the sheriff's sale.
It's the
Okay.
computer. This thing
Absolutely, I can do that.
running slow.
All right.
Does.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Just have a seat.
Carl.
Jay's got quite the
He's the
honker.
gentleman that was here earlier, and he did leave with his dismissal.
Well, why is he there?
Me and Miss Hill, we come.
All right, look. I got other cases. Okay, I do.
Look,
So I dismissed your matter.
look at Mark laughing.
I want to reinstate it, file a motion. But, you know, I got other cases. I got like 30 other
Fartallujah.
cases.
Oh yeah,
No, I
fuck.
want a copy of the lease.
If you don't
It
have
wasn't-
it, I
there
could
was
find
no
one.
lease in the file. It was a water affidavit.
It is 2 for
It
Wednesday,
was the
right?
back of the water affidavit. There was no lease.
These live ones don't
That's what you're talking about.
That's all I.
have closed captioning.
No. And if they do, it's very wrong. Most of the time. I've seen some of the closed captioning, it's completely off.
Judge, call the case that's in front of you.
All right, sit down and she'll make a
Chuck
copy.
knows all about being off, right, Chuck?
Did you hear that?
Vernon Johnson
Judge, can you please
II
call the case that's in front of me?
versus Kayla
Oh, they've
Eaton,
already been in one fight because he's like,
C22
why didn't you tell me this?
G4417LT.
She's the Mikey of the Credence and Bishop show.
yeah.
here on that.
She's like, she says, because I had 50 people here
I look
earlier,
Miss Hill.
Judge.
Okay,
Thanks,
that-
Mama
Judge,
Bear,
Mr.
always
Johnson
a
is
pleasure
on
as
email. He's
Schuster
the one
that.
who's been around before.
okay.
The rooster himself. I mean, maybe.
Okay, plaintiff. In the vehicle.
Judge.
Is this a big case or are we
Okay,
just
identify yourself for the record.
We're just jumping to another
I'm
one.
Vernon
now.
Johnson II.
Oh, the
Okay.
second.
We were
Ivan
here on
Jr..
August the 3rd. Both of you were here. We adjourned it to today because the defendant had applied for SARA funds. So we were waiting to hear on that. So
I mean,
Ms.
this stuff.
Eaton, why don't you tell us where we're at on that?
I mean,
on
this
your
is
Okay.
application?
interesting to a
With my
point.
STIR application is still being it's still saying it's being processed. I spoke with the lady named Janice from down there at the G-Tire. She said that they were just getting to the month of May, which that's the month that I
He's the
applied,
tool man.
which was May 17th. So she said that they should be getting to my application shortly, but it was nothing other she could tell me besides that.
stay on him for just a second? I'm going to completely do a restart. My computer's just having.
Go
Mr.
ahead,
Johnson,
Creed.
is that your understanding?
Absolutely. Do
You ever
that.
fire it
Yes,
up and
you
it's
did
just
tell
like
me that.
everything's super slow? That's what it's doing. It's just weird. I don't think
Mhm.
the restart's going to cure all of it. I'll be up.
Go
Well,
ahead.
you know, they're behind, but they've got big pockets, deep pockets. So
Whoa, Sarah's got all kinds of money, baby.
I'm gonna adjourn it to October 12th
You're welcome.
at 9:45 a.m.
Judge
Yeah,
Marbell's not
hopefully-
taking.
They'll have it processed and we'll be done.
I
All
saw
right.
that in the background. I wonder what it is. Like, I see it
Okay.
right there, that greenery.
Thank you both. We'll send you out
Okay,
notice.
thank you. Thank you. Have a great day.
All right.
Well, I'm glad you didn't make it to court this week because I worry about you. Oh, Paul's here. The guy's the tool man. Isn't that the same guy from Home Improvement? Is that the tool man? Or is that like a porn name? Asking for a friend. You just got a notification for a live chase? Really?
Mr. Spaniola is here, or Shiloh.
Well, let me look, kids. If so, we'll be leaving this very quickly. Fox, thank you. I figured it'd be on Fox.
Okay, let's go to Shiloh Commons versus Iranganique,
What a great
Yes.
name. Iranganique.
case number C22 G4756LT. Who's here
All
on
right,
that?
guys.
The attorney's muted.
It's over already? No.
I am so sorry about that. Thank you. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Attorney Paul Spaniello, P72366, standing in for the attorney of record on behalf of the plaintiff.
Really? How did it?
I have not seen
I don't
anyone.
have anyone-
How is that even possible?
I don't have anyone by that name.
Would it
identified in
last
the meeting,
seconds?
Judge. There's no one by the name of Dixon at all.
Okay, counsel.
So unless they're using someone else's device, they're not appearing.
Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. It's my understanding today is the first hearing. I reviewed the proof of service. It appeared service was done by attachment. So it's my further understanding that this would serve as a pretrial and we would get a day for a second hearing.
Well, maybe
you
we'll
got
get
another
to
issue,
chase
too.
another one soon.
It might be more significant. My understanding is that
There is some greenery
the
right here.
rental license
See this
expired
greenery?
July 30th.
Man, y'all got me all pumped up. Denise,
Okay.
I am so sorry.
Not my knowledge, but
That's so crazy.
certainly I can address.
Denise,
Well,
I'm glad
I
you're
tell you
here.
what, no, I tell you what I'm willing to do. I mean, I can adjourn it, you know, I mean, you know, so that you can check with the city to see if that's true.
That chase was over
But,
before it started.
you know, this is like a big complex, right?
I understand, Judge. I've been here since 8:30 this morning. I've listened to you discuss the rental registration with other parties that have appeared before you. So I certainly will look into that. I understand the importance to the
Yeah, everybody
court.
said it's over.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Well, I
The
didn't
video
write the
is going
ordinance.
in and
The
out.
City council did.
Let me see what's going on.
No, I said I understand the importance. I heard you.
Yeah, not all what you said to the court. It's not my, you know, it's not my ordinance. It's a city. Well, anyway. No, it's the law. It's an order.
Understood.
But I mean, it's been on the books. What I don't quite get is this, sir, and I'm not picking at you at all.
Nah,
I'm saying
never
this
would do
maybe
that.
not for your benefit, for anybody else that's within the sound of my voice. This is an ordinance that's been on the books since the early 90s. Okay,
Okay.
so,
Good. There's no way you could do that. I'm
you
good.
know, or early to mid 90s. So I don't know why people, you know, just pretend like
I mean, there's definitely
some people who
nothing I
pretend
see.
as though this ordinance doesn't even exist and it's been on the books.
I'm gonna check
for
7.
a long
I'm gonna
time.
check them all.
So, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Judge Marable,
I'll-
is there any way, I am the property manager for Shiloh Commons. Is there anything that I need to put something on record, for Ms. Dixon if we can?
He
so when we
was
come back the
stopped,
next
but he's
time,
moving
we can
again.
address it?
Nope, that wasn't even him. Okay, there was a weird
Well,
situation
what
with
would
another
that be? 'Cause I'm
car.
kind of on the verge of dismissing the case.
Well, the
If
power
the rental
has,
license-
Okay.
the
I'm gonna keep
power
an eye on
has
this.
been
Looks
back
like a
in Shiloh
standoff right
Commons'
now,
name
Creed.
since September 5th.
He's got his
And
hands
the
out the
unit
window.
is now vacant. Nobody is living there. So I just want to have that on record. So if we have to come back, it'll be on record.
Well, then, okay, so if she's out of there, are we just dismissing the case then?
Well, we'll probably have to adjourn it. I just wanted to have it on record so we can get everything right first.
It's Your Honor. I'm standing in for the attorney of records. This is the first I've heard that the premises is vacant. So I think perhaps the troops should gather and get on the same page. So I think an adjournment is appropriate. And in
Did it take a
addition,
long
we can
time,
address
Pat? I thought it was about 2.5
the rental certificate that you advised was expired in July.
Yeah, okay. I'll adjourn it for a week to September. Are we here on September 21st, Katrina?
Yes.
I'll adjourn it to September 21st. at 9 a.m.
Yeah, it's just sitting there.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
put
guys,
rental
it's just a
license
sentence
question mark,
pulled
and I'm
over.
gonna put on here.
If he gets
tenant
moving again,
vacated
even though it looks like
question mark.
it's
Fair enough. I'll make sure that we
Hey,
get
man,
that.
I'll
to
show
the
you guys
court.
what I'm
I
watching right now.
suspect, there's a fax number.
I'll stop that. Let you guys see exactly what I'm seeing. And if I'm wrong, say, Mikey, that's not it, baby. You're looking at the wrong thing, big stud. But from what I'm seeing, everybody just sitting still.
That's all it is.
Hope to tell
That's what I got. And they're even having a buffering issue right now.
situations, and at this point in time, we're really looking right now for
That's not being a legend at all, Dan. They're very boring.
out, slowly open up the door, get out of the vehicle, back up towards them, and then get down on the asphalt.
I mean, they take off, I'm all for it.
Yet. So it tells me
And they're just sitting still.
We're not getting full cooperation from this suspect. They stopped here in Pasadena. I believe we're on Monterey and Oak Ford, if I'm not mistaken. After the pursuit led them at high speeds, I believe up to 100 miles an hour on the 110 northbound. When we picked it up, they were traveling pretty fast. And then on Colorado, right through the heart of Pasadena, then down south on Sierra Madre and ending here. High speeds most of the time, then the suspect really slowed down and then got into this situation here. So we're seeing some cooperation, and there it looks like the door is open.
This is a woman.
Has his hand up. That's exactly what
This will be
commanded
a great thing.
And once again, in most instances, they'll get them to come out. They'll get them to turn around, and they get face down on the asphalt. Say again, Jay?
And I'm sorry, it's an it.
Okay.
That could be a woman, Creed. Don't
So,
be
we are seeing
judgmental.
the suspect now get out of the
Chris, are
vehicle
you
and move
here?
A little bit, so we can get a little better
Chris ain't
view
here.
of that suspect who got out of the
I'm
car.
in the library.
I'm
Chris is in
imagining they're
jail.
face down now, but what officers have to concern themselves about at this point, they want
Just
to get
keep moving.
a fair distance from the vehicle. Is they
Just
do
stand there
have that
right
other
there where that
person
bush is
inside
in the
the
way.
car, and
Take
at
off
this point,
running.
they're going to want to make certain that they are clear and they're safe to approach the suspect.
All right, back to court. Let's go over to
Yeah.
Cowlitz,
Nothing's happening.
where we have
Hello.
people in troubles.
Who's that hottie?
Where?
Judge Hayes. He's hot. All the ladies love a hot judge around here. We've learned anything. That's what they like. Super steamy. Are they going to start talking or what? Why can't we hear them?
You can't hear that?
No.
I'm gonna just give up for the rest of the week with this shit. Like, seriously, I'm done. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It's Creed Frames, and it's 3.5 fucking hours Sunday, my entire Sunday afternoon that I spent with audio shit. I'll tell you what, before I completely rage quit, I am going to again restart this because it's the only way that I got it to pull up last time. So if we come back with no audio, I'm just going to rage quit.
Okay. That's a promise, guys. You heard
Some
them.
people don't want to have that hearing on December 20th day, and that's fine. You know, maybe you need more time to talk to your attorney or gather evidence or whatever the case may be. If you don't want to have that hearing today, that's fine. I will ask you to understand.
Does anybody think Creed's going to come back and his audio is going to be working? Because if not, he's gonna lose it.
You're waiving the rule that says you have the right to demand it. When you waive the rule, though, you are not giving up your right to demand that hearing.
Why is she jumping and jerking like that?
Your right to demand that hearing follows you to your next court date, at which time you can again demand.
It's attorney boobs.
With the probable cause hearing.
I mean, Judge
and prove
boobs.
that there's
Sorry.
probable cause against you, or the charge must be dismissed. And the only
Yeah, it's
way
going to be all right.
proceeded against in the future on that
At least one of ours is
is
working, right?
indictment back to grand jury. If you have an attorney, we are going to wait for your attorney to get here today before we do anything. If you don't have an
This
attorney,
courtroom
talk
is in
to me,
Kentucky, by the way,
whether you're
and
in person or
they
on Zoom
always
or
have
by phone.
something on the screen.
And they will let us know when your case is ready to be called and whether it might be able to be resolved or needs to be continued or perhaps set for trial. If you have any questions about anything that I've said, please let me know when your case is called. Please remain quiet or on mute until you hear your name called out.
Oh, we're just
Also, remember
starting
that
over
the
here. That's
courtroom
good.
do
There we
not
go.
must be over both your nose and mouth at all times, or you will be out. Thank you for your attention. We'll get with you as soon as we possibly can.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. You do that. Wow. Look at this courtroom. Good audio, seems like. Now, look at all this stuff on the screen, man. I'm telling you.
Okay, Leah's putting the cases in now.
Let's change that up a little bit.
Cornelius
See if that makes it
Langston.
any better. There we go. There he is.
This is a morning case, and we have resolved this matter today. Mr. Langston is present today as well.
Well, I mean, he is having issues. No poll question today.
Oh,
There will be a poll question, just not here.
Fine, thank you for asking. All right, so the MIP end date for the case
I
from last year is
apologize.
going to be extended.
There
to
was no
September
chase. It
14th,
was just a
2024.
standoff.
It's going to be reporting
Sorry
to
to
MIP
Karen.
immediately.
But it's good to see you, Karen.
There are some traffic cases where all charges are being dismissed, either it's corrected or merged into the new case. And then on the new case, the agreement is that the enhanced possession of marijuana will be amended to regular possession of marijuana and then dismissed. On the violating an EPO, there is a new 365-day sentence that will be conditionally discharged for a period of 2 years on the condition of no new offenses, following family court orders for contact with the witness in this case.
Damn it, Lloyd.
Court costs. I see it's your motion to credit to the
And
clerk. We'll
Hector,
talk
can
about
you
that.
send me that crash
And
again
an
from
agreement to
the? I
forfeit the
lost it.
firearm that was
I can't
seized
find
at
it.
the time that Mr. Langston was charged. Mr. Langston, did everything I just said make sense to you?
Good to see you.
And did it line up with what you thought you were doing today? Have you and Mr. Brown gone over this guilty plea form together?
A likely
Have you
name,
talked about the fact
Mr.
that
Brown.
you do not have to plead guilty? You could demand a trial instead if you wish to do so. When you plead guilty, you are telling the court that you admit you're guilty in this case of violating an EPO and that you do not want to have a trial. Is that correct? All right, Mr. Brown, is there anything else that we need to get on the record?
The only thing is I'm handing him probation and parole's number, the 595-4035, the main number for contact this afternoon, Your Honor.
Is he employed?
I'm working right now currently.
He was,
I
just
couldn't
not
hear that.
currently.
Okay. Is that full-time?
Part-time.
All right, I'm going to credit time served with the court costs. And Mr. Langston, we're going to have a new order of conditional discharge for you with regards to the new
Creed has
case.
no anger
It just
issues.
puts
Come
into
on.
writing that the 365 days is over your head for 2 years. Of course, you also still have the older case where you're on probation until 2024. And we will call you up in a few minutes with that paperwork, and then you'll be free to go once we hand it to you, okay?
Dave has
Thank
gone
you
to
all.
Jesus.
Yeah, and the traffics are all dismissed. You have a single front row.
Thank you so much, Hector. I don't know how I lost that. I couldn't remember how you sent it to me. And then I'm like, it's a mess. I don't know why they do court this way. It is so weird. See? A likely story. Okay, I'm gonna jump. You want to jump over here to, do we want to stick with this or do we want to go see Judge Webster coming in with first appearance traffic court? Do we want to go to traffic court? Or do we want to stay here? Get your vote in now. For God's sakes. I mean, there's a lot of people in that courtroom. Wow, there's a lot of people in there.
Ramon Kidd.
Judge, it's my case.
Thank you. Hi, Mr. Kidd. I'm all right, thank you. All right, Mr.
Okay.
Kidd, I understand that you are here today, thank you, to enter a plea that was previously conveyed to you. And it appears as though that agreement is that, and we're talking about the DUI case. The agreement is that, let's see, everything 1, 2, 4, 5.
Got 2 for traffic, 3 for stay here.
Okay, so he's
Guess we're
pleading
staying
guilty
here.
with regards to attempted possession of a controlled substance and DUI first non-aggravated. Everything else is being dismissed as merged.
Correct.
Okay. And that possession of a controlled substance is an amendment from the felony to the misdemeanor of attempted possession.
Welcome back.
Mr. Kidd, with regards to the DUI and the possession charge, the agreement is a 365-day sentence. However, you do not have to serve that time so long as for the next 2 years, you do not have any new offenses. There is also an agreement to reserve the issue of restitution, meaning if information is presented by the witness in this case, the restitution is owed to them. The prosecutor will talk to Mr. Kamenish about it. Either you all will agree to a restitution amount or the court will hold a hearing to determine if you have to pay restitution, and if so, how much. Do you understand that? With regards to the DUI, by statute, there are certain requirements. And one of those is a monetary requirement. There is a $360 service fee,
So
a
Lloyd,
$200 fine. There are court costs of $100, and in this case, $145. There is a requirement that you attend and complete an alcohol education program.
can you hear
And
this?
then there is a license
I can hear you, yeah.
suspension, although I understand it appears he has
You can't
more
hear
I heard
credit
a,
than what the
hey
suspension
now.
was. So
Hey
then
now.
we'll terminate
Hey
that
now.
today. And you will not be able to get your license back though until you complete AEP. Do you understand that? Okay, and that's the alcohol education program. Like I said, all of the other charges are being dismissed as merged, and then you also have another case from June of this year where you had multiple traffic offenses. Those are also being all dismissed because of your guilty plea on the DUI case. Did everything I just said?
I just want to jump over to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter or whatever. Can you hear
Susie says something.
them?
And Judge, if I could just
Yep,
update the
we're good.
court, I was actually able to
Trial
reach out
instead
to
of
Mr.
pleading
Brown.
guilty? Do you understand that when you plead guilty, you give up your right to have a trial and all the rights that go along with having a trial? Is there anything that you feel like you need more time to discuss with your lawyer about your right to trial? Now, I know that you and your attorney have talked about this because you've got a good lawyer, but I have to make a record of the fact that I made you aware
Hi,
of
Dick Harris.
that. When you plead guilty to this today, assuming you do plead guilty, this DUI will be on your record. And if you were to be charged with another DUI in the next 10 years, do you understand
main
that
page,
because
man.
of having this one on your record, any future DUI during the next 10 years would have more and more harsh penalties? A fourth offense within 10 years could be charged as a felony, carrying 1 to 5 years in prison. Because of that, you cannot seek to have this removed from your record for at least 10 years. Do you understand that?
Gio, we might cross.
All right,
paths.
sir, how do you plead to one count of attempted possession of a controlled substance first degree and one count of DUI first offense, non-aggravated, guilty or not guilty? I am accepting your guilty plea. We are going to have a couple of things for you. One is a copy of this court monitoring center order. This is how you will do your alcohol education program classes, and the court will know that you've done it, which we will then convey to the Department of Transportation for reinstatement of your license. The other form you're going to get is called an order of conditional discharge, and it puts into writing that this
discharge.
365 days does not have to be served so long as you have no new offenses for the next 2 years. We'll call you up shortly with that paperwork, and then once we call your name and hand you that paperwork, you're good to go, okay? Just 1 second.
Does anybody else like weed eat for hours in
Gotta
the
get
morning
back
and
to
then
that
can't hold on
afternoon
to something
docket.
properly because your hand goes like that?
March
Do you see that? Anything I pick up,
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
I'm not even kidding. Watch. Oh no, that one's not doing it.
Thank you, Judge.
Heavier. My phone.
And I'll tell you what, eventually we're going to have to cover city council meetings because there's one on
Oh, charge 6 wasn't addressed. I got it.
in Reno, and it's like, we need to cover these sometime.
Go over to it. I mean, it's a cord. Who cares? We used to watch the Horry County council meetings almost religiously because they were so good.
And we're in Reno, and this guy's gotten so serious, he just took his glasses off. And it's gonna, there we go.
Right in. They like really just have done a phenomenal job. I think. I thought we were. No, are we going?
Well, we're going to get something back from the Dutch Cycling Embassy that is
Huh?
a report on everything that everyone has provided. And I believe Carrie.
These two girls really want to
We'll
be
get
there.
one? Okay.
Yes.
Carrie Koski, Director of Public Works, your city engineer.
Hey now.
Yes, what we decided here is
Hey
we
now.
go ahead and we'd get all of the information back from the Dutch Cycling Group, and then we would bring that back to the
Who's that
city
behind
council
her?
at a later time to make sure that we've got
Yeah,
everything
he's
fully
mad about
baked
a
and
fence,
we've got the
obviously.
mapping correctly. It's been really a great 3 days here.
That's
but
Gerald
we just need a
Curmudgeon.
little bit more time to do that.
Okay, all right. I was just really impressed, and Carrie, thank you so much for being there. NDOT was there, RTC was there,
Hillary, hey
a whole bunch
now.
of different stakeholders, bike washout. You guys,
Hey now.
phenomenal
Are they
work.
talking about bicycles?
I love the car-free school zones.
But-
I think some are just really easy to implement. That we can
Car-free
do
school
relatively
zones.
quickly. So, and then to your point, the dedicated bike lanes for schools, we should probably
Time
do
to
a
take you to
pilot. Like
school, kid.
ASAP,
Jump on the
think
back of
about
the
what school
bike.
might be
Why is she rubbing her ass
justification
for?
for that. I love it.
Both
It's
hands.
fantastic.
She is really in there rubbing
Okay, you
her
wanna
own
go,
ass.
Reno? Okay, all right. All right, sounds good. Thank you so much. We look forward to tonight.
Yes, we do.
Gordon
I like the ones where
Gossage,
they-
followed by Carlos Elizondo, followed by Naomi Dor.
I like when
Hey,
they
Mr.
fight them.
Curmudgeon's
Hi, this
here.
is Gordon Gossage with Regenesis Reno.
Hi,
And I
Gordon.
just wanted to use this opportunity to welcome Councilmember Taylor to this organization.
Taylor
it
gave
is
me
a very
$5
good
to
thing
do
that we
this.
have 7 members. Certainly makes it easier to have 4 to 3 votes. And I would like to also mention that I am a Democrat, but that I really welcome people from your party to be involved in our government. We have people from Democrats, Republicans, and nonpartisans involved in our government.
Wow.
And it's
All right,
very
Christy,
important
you're dead.
that we work together on the issues we can.
Who's that hottie?
And
back
I
in the
believe
back?
housing
Cats.
is one of the issues that is truly nonpartisan. So
I
I
can't-
welcome you,
I can't
Councilmember
watch
Taylor,
this.
to
I'm sorry, I can't.
work
Yeah,
with
I'll
all
pull
of
it.
us who are passionate about affordable and workforce housing.
Got a weird shot over here. Payson Regional Courts live stream. Never been here, I don't think.
Yeah, Dolly Parton presiding.
What is the? Is that the printer noise?
Yeah, they're printing off stuff, bud. Everybody's
working
3
in a
inches from each other. I mean, it looks like they're far apart, but they're right on top of one another.
By the way, though, city council meetings can be fantastic, though. I used to love the ones in Horry County, which is the Myrtle Beach area, because it was nothing but problems.
No.
I can just tell you, she, as in Yvette, did a much better job interpreting than these interpreters.
Is he supposed to be whispering and talking off the record?
Some, they don't always say what you're saying.
She came out.
I kind of
You pick up enough that
yeah.
yeah.
Talking shit already.
I don't know if you noticed, but she farted when she came up here. It smells real bad.
I don't know if you know this, but she smelled like patchouli. I'd rather smell a fart.
Telling me I need to get his death certificate for her.
Oh,
I guess
Yes,
we're not
yeah.
doing anything except for a shop
I
talk
mean, that
over
would
here.
be appropriate because they probably would throw it out.
I think we can probably get the
To just to prove that he truly did die. Yeah.
I like this. Is there going to be some flirting, maybe?
The number you have dialed is not in service. Please check the number and try your call again.
Just called 1-900-EAT, and she cut it.
She's calling into the phone lines, Creed.
What a great day on. We got a case so far. I hope the rest of the day continues this good for all 100 of you
Slamming
here.
and jamming, Creed. That's what
Yeah.
we're doing across the board today.
Killing it. And licking isn't even on or has been on or hell if I know.
I mean, it's coming. Just it's oh yeah. Absolutely.
But we could go to well, YOLO doesn't even really have much happening, it seems, but no.
On probation, indicating the defendant is in violation of the terms of his mandatory supervision.
Turn our mic up, please.
Report by committing a new law violation. Looks like he was picked up on those new law
Take
violations.
it out of your mouth, Judge.
and has other warrants out of Tuolumne County. At least that's what it appears to me to be. Court will summarily revoke mandatory supervision, finding probable cause to believe the defendant is in violation for the terms aforementioned.
Was he out picking up
And
trash before he
Mr.
come in
Treat,
here?
you do have other matters that are coming back to court in this department on
Thank you for your
September
service, bro.
19th. There are 2 new cases that apparently have been filed, or they're newer cases.
Come right back to that. Just want to do a quick check over here, Judge Boyd. Just want to see kind of a normal purse today.
I mean, I don't know much about purses, but I'm not impressed.
No, and that mustard one yesterday was
subpar at best.
You can do better. Boy, she's got a lot of beverages lined up.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, she's got a thirst that just can't be quenched by any beverage.
All right, back to the very loud, proper modulation. Well,
this guy's all by himself. He could make a run for it. Anything can happen here in court.
I mean, you blend right in with what he's wearing.
He's thinking about it.
Mr. Moth, it seems as if your client has 103 days left on mandatory supervision. Do you want him remanded to serve that time?
So you want me, so we have 100 days left. Are you okay being remanded to serve that amount of time?
Because then the case will probably just conclude before those other cases end up being resolved. Does that make sense for everybody? Okay, so I'm going to remand you to serve the balance of the 103 days.
No, don't do that. Why are you doing that?
But I think I have to find a violation. So, Mr. Moth, I think I have to find a violation for me to do that. I did find probable cause, but I didn't actually to summarily revoke, and that he's in violation, but I've not made a finding that he's willingly violated the terms of his mandatory supervision yet. So do you want to just handle that now?
Sure.
Has the judge
So,
had
Mr.
work?
Treat, if you want to admit you violated the terms of your mandatory supervision by failing to report, we'll just call it that one, not the other grounds. What I would do is remand you to serve the balance of your mandatory super.
Food court's live again, Mikey.
Oh, food court, everybody. That's
Food
right.
court.
We got a case of Brussels sprouts. That's right. We've got some spinach and some rhubarb in there. It looks like, I'm not sure.
This came up when you're searching for chords. It came up. I guess it's in a food court, and they've been going live lately, just making things, which I thought was kind of funny. We watched yesterday for about a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to watch all that go down.
Oh.
নমস্কার বন্ধুরা
What?
করে আপনাদের সকলকে অনেক স্বাগত
Uh-huh.
ভালোবাসা দেখুন বন্ধুরা
Go on. They've got me on the edge of my seat, Creed.
YouTube junkie, 14 months a member. Look at you.
Son of a bitch.
Hot damn. We got some potatoes.
That's called loyalty, Creed. Loyalty.
Well, Eric calls it fart fuel. What in the world are those? Are those plantains? Dried out plantains?
I don't know. Look kind of gross, not gonna lie. I didn't want to talk badly of their food.
Right.
Especially if they might become a sponsor.
This is now a food channel. We had a little bit of a standoff today. We've watched a city council meeting and a little bit of court. A little bit. Court.
I heard they were going to be desalting some
So ma'am,
spam
is
here
your, so
soon.
good luck. You get caught up on your, you still live on Water Street in Chehalis?
Yes, I do.
All right, did you get a text reminder of this court date?
I got many.
Okay. All
I was
right.
harassed.
So we'll reset this in a couple of months. And then you
Okay.
can even go into the first of the year if you want to.
Amy's in the future, by the way.
So that's it for today, ma'am. Good luck on your
All right.
continued recovery,
sorry,
there,
Amy.
both with your
Thank you.
feet.
I know.
Which makes it even more impressive that you stood up. That, if you want my complete opinion, completely honest opinion. And then we'll see you here in a few months. Good luck, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much.
Sure. You're welcome.
There was one issue on the 11 a.m.
Judge has got jokes.
Yeah, he's in a good mood today on this Thursday.
Great.
That's Elias Andres.
Thursday.
There's a pre-trial screening that for it. I think this matter should be.
Was it bring your son to work today? Is that his kid down there or something? What you got,
Maybe.
Junior? It's a young dude.
Okay. Is that, so has that been addressed? What's happening? And has he got a court date set or is he, where's he at on that? Yeah. Can you look and see if he's still in custody?
Mike, I want to jump over to Forest Park Municipal Court real quick, but there's an interpreter there. But I just want you to see Chief Judge Ronald J. Freeman Sr.'s place.
He is fresh to death, son.
I want to see him leave and go up those stairs.
I mean, it's an impressive house.
Need you to speak up a little bit. We can't hear you.
Okay, I'm just verifying who I've already spoken with.
I bet this is his basement.
We're gonna jump to your virtual calendar now. Let them know I tried.
Hold on. So what
Okay.
Judge Freeman, did you want us to take care of Wanda Thomas now?
Wanda.
Andreas is
And
here?
by take care of her, I mean pew pew her.
If you will please stick Ms. Thomas and the
Power stroke.
prosecutor in a breakout room.
Appreciate all the licking we can get. Don't worry about that.
She is a defendant that is charged with
Hello, court guest.
shoplifting.
Uh-oh.
Where from? Get your guesses in now.
Walmart, Dollar General. It's one of the two.
I'm gonna say Target. She looks high class.
I know the particulars.
There's no way it's Target. You're nuts.
By the way, we have a wild woman today that's shoplifted.
She is entering a guilty plea to the charge. What store was this, Ms. Thomas?
Wholesale grocery store.
A grocery
What are you
store.
accused of taking?
Excuse me, sir?
What are you accused of taking?
Some grocery.
Hello,
Groceries?
cats.
Okay. All right.
I was
Oh, she's
taking-
gone. The cop just took her out, sliced her throat.
He said, "What are you stealing? Food?"
I think they just jumped in the breakout room.
Thanks, Amy.
Okay.
And
Something
I'll
might
send
be
you over
jumping.
The, incident report.
You talking to me, Miss Payton?
Did she do something irrational, Creed?
Just go with the
In
flow.
a breakout room with Ms. Thomas, who's charged with shoplifting from wholesale groceries, and she'll send you the incident report. She entered a guilty plea.
Wow, that didn't take long.
Can I get her history also? Because I don't necessarily know that I'd be able to talk to her intelligently about anything.
Yes.
Huh?
History. All right. So I'll look out for that. Thank you.
It also looked like she had an obstruction charge.
I obstructed
She
them.
has an obstruction charge as well. From that same day,
Yes, looks like both of them. are
Yep,
charged.
same day.
Is this the city or state obstruction?
They put it as a local ordinance.
Okay.
I'll send both of them over to you.
Have you ever seen this court? I don't.
I've
Where's
never
the
seen it ever.
City of Forest Park. You guys have any
and
idea?
let everyone that's in the queue in.
Oh, everybody's coming in. Get ready.
And if there's any attorneys in the queue, we can send them to the breakout room as well.
You're just gonna have one big party there.
About to bring him in, Creed.
Look at this good-looking bunch of peoples.
I mean, jumping off the screen already is Daniel.
Please mute your device.
Oh, look at this. It's just like the gift that keeps on giving.
Somebody's in the
Dexter, wake up.
We got Tisha is in the shitter.
Oh no, is she? Oh yes, she is.
As you
I saw the
come
exhaust
into
fan above her head.
on the virtual court, please mute your device and make sure your video is turned on.
Make sure you subscribe to this one, Creed.
Daniel's going to
Por favor, asegúrese de que está
look at
prendido
that
el micrófono
basement and
y
say,
de que
"Oh, that's what it's
tiene-
supposed to
perdón,
look
que está
like."
prendida la cámara y apagado el micrófono. Tiene que mantener su micrófono apagado.
Daniel looks like a troll brought to life.
Oh, crotch shot on Shanti. Shanti. Thank
Those
you.
that are in, please
Very
type your
nice.
name and your email address in the chat and
Just
send it
looking.
to FPMC.
Por
Georgia.
favor, los que están aquí ahora,
Forest
asegúrese
Park
de
Wholesale
poner su
Food
nombre,
Outlet. That's
su
how I
teléfono y
searched it
conectar
to
y
see it.
mandarlo a la- donde dice
Forest Park.
FMPC, que va
Georgia.
directo a la secretaria del tribunal.
Look at Dexter Williams down here. Looking like Cat Williams.
Hair award though, right over there to Miss Greer.
Into the chat
Sure.
and send it to FPMC.
Por favor, de nuevo, asegúrese de poner su nombre completo.
Shanta,
su
get ready.
teléfono en el
Taisha
chat
just
y mandarlo
dropped the
a
Douce.
donde dice FPMC.
Please make sure your video is turned on.
Dexter's in bed, right?
Asegúrese que su video está prendido todo el
Oh,
tiempo.
absolutely. Yeah, and I think he's
That's
still
what I thought.
sleeping.
Good to see you, Shanta.
Brittany's driving. I was going to say we don't have one person that's driving yet. at all.
Everyone, please mute your device.
Por favor,
Say it
todos,
I love when people come and say, hello.
Yo,
mute your device. Please
Mute your device.
Por favor, apaguen
Question.
el micrófono
uh,
hasta que llamen su nombre.
I think maybe one of them speaks Spanish, maybe two.
Well, that's like a lot of them. As soon as it starts, they give everything in Spanish as well. So they have their own interpreter in house, ready to go right
Log
there.
out and log back in
Yeah,
because
she's
it's a
right there.
connection issue on your end.
Si tiene algún problema para conectarse, asegúrese de que se sale y se vuelve a meter porque el problema lo tiene
Ashley looks like she's about 12. Shouldn't even be to court by herself. Oh, Shells.
Hello. Look, Dexter's rising.
Ugh.
Daniel.
Great show.
Greer, your hair looks nice.
Oh, that's
You don't have to
nice.
keep working on it, okay?
Mm.
Remember, everybody can see you.
I told Judge. See, Judge knew we gave her the award. It's right there, Ms. Greer.
He's nailed it.
Please make sure your full name and your email address is typed in the chat and send it to FPMC.
At
Por favor, asegúrese que
gstevenodeo.com.
escribe su nombre y su correo electrónico y lo manda a FMPC.
So let me go over the rules of virtual court. Ms. Johnson.
Uh-oh, Brittany. About to get yelled at.
Oh.
Hello?
Just kick her.
Johnson, mute, thank you.
Hello.
These are the rules of virtual court.
Estas son
Another
las reglas para poder tener una audiencia virtual. Por favor, ponga atención.
another fact that we know that we're in
Video
Georgia.
must
She's
be
got
turned
the
on at all times.
Atlanta
Su
Falcons.
video tiene que estar
Oh, yeah.
prendido todo el tiempo.
Hello, you.
You must be in a environment that is professional and no distraction.
Tiene que estar en un ambiente que es profesional y que no haya distracciones.
Professional.
Good luck with that.
Please allot 3 hours of virtual court.
Por favor,
Damn.
asegúrese que tiene disponible 3 horas para estas audiencias virtuales.
If there are connection issues, it is on your end.
Look at
El problema
Aisha.
de conexión es del lado suyo.
If there's connection
Look at the
issues.
plastic gloves.
Continue.
She took off giant plastic gloves like they used to give you at the Golden
Si
Corral
los
just
problemas de
after
conexiones
COVID times.
continúan, lo van a sacar de
He
la
said
audiencia,
if there's
van a
connection
vengan
problems,
las
it's on
personas
your
a
end.
la audiencia en persona.
Wow.
Please make sure you
Laying
are
down the law here.
as if you are coming to court.
Dress
Por favor,
properly like you're in
asegúrese que
court.
está vestido debidamente como si estuviera viniendo al
These
tribunal.
are
Tiene que
great
estar con una
rules.
vestimenta
Take
adecuada
off your hat.
en esta audiencia.
Please
Zoom user.
understand that people in Zoom court do not want to see anything in your background that is inappropriate.
Asegúrese y entienda de que las personas que están
Look at
aquí en esta
Dexter.
audiencia
3
virtual no pueden
hours.
hacer nada que sea indebido o no apropiado en el trasfondo donde usted se encuentra.
Please understand that you are not to operate a vehicle while you are in Zoom court.
O
Aisha.
entienda que no puede estar manejando un vehículo mientras está aquí en esta audiencia por Zoom.
And lastly, please ensure that you are dressed professionally while you are in
It's a
Zoom
sick-
court.
Y
It's,
por último, por favor,
he just
asegúrese
doubled
que
down
esté
on that, right?
debidamente cuando esté en estas audiencias
Damn.
por Zoom.
Camera's getting lower and lower. We'll be under his crotch in a minute.
You will unmute your device and announce your plea.
Cuando usted oiga su nombre, que yo digo su nombre, por favor, active su micrófono y diga cómo se declara.
I am Judge Freeman. We will go through the calendar, and once I've gone through the calendar, I
Hello,
will
Eric.
divide some of the cases up to be handled by the prosecutor, and the other cases I will handle.
Jordan's
Usted
got
es
jokes.
estima, y lo que vamos a hacer es que vamos a llamar toda la lista de casos. Una vez que llamemos todos los casos, vamos a dividir los casos. Una parte se va a encargar el abogado de la fiscal, que es el fiscal, el señor Mary Rose.
Quick
Y la otra
question.
parte la voy a tomar en
Is
cuenta yo.
any of them properly
Today
dressed for
is your
court?
arraignment date.
Not a
You will
single
enter
one.
Guilty, not guilty, or no low contender.
Maybe Tyrone up there.
Hoy es
He
el
looks
día
like
de
he's got a
declarar
collared shirt on.
son
All right,
declarados
Tyrone, we'll
culpables,
give it
no
to Tyrone. He
culpables
gets
o
that.
nulos.
Yes, you're right.
Because it is your arraignment date, the witnesses in your case are not required to be here today.
Porque como es su lectura de cargo, los testigos que tienen que ver con su cargo no se les exigió que estuvieran
Aisha's
presentes el
driving.
día de hoy.
If you'd
Which
like
was
to
one
have
of the rules not to do.
Say, Judge, I want to have a trial and enter a not guilty. plea."
By the way, I just wanted you to look real quick at this animated guy.
Se va a declarar no culpable.
If you enter a
That's a
not
guy.
guilty plea,
No, no,
you
not
will
him.
have the elected
This
of
one.
having a bench
My
trial
brother
in court
has some that hang
or a
around his
jury
neck
trial
and
in Clayton County.
magnetize in the
Se
middle
declara
because
no
he's a
culpable,
flight
tiene la
fisher.
elección de escoger si va a
Of course
tener
he's
un
gone
juez
now.
aquí en el tribunal de Forest Park con un juicio ante un jurado en el tribunal estatal de Clayton.
Thank you.
If you enter a
You're
no
welcome.
vote or
He was
a
doing
vote,
this earlier.
your case will be disposed of today.
Si usted se declara no lo disputo o no lo o culpable, entonces se resuelve su caso hoy aquí.
When you hear your name, unmute your device and announce your plea.
Cuando usted oiga su nombre, por favor, active su micrófono y díganos cómo se
He
va a
said
declarar.
lastly like 10 instructions ago.
Alvarado,
Yeah, he's still going.
Alvarado,
Lay down that law.
Anaí,
Guilty.
thank you. Sergio Villanueva,
Oh, they're pleading.
Alvera Villanueva Sergio, por favor, active su micrófono y déjenos saber cómo se
I
declara.
think that's a she, Kevin.
Alvera Villanueva Sergio.
That's a she.
I
FTA.
just removed.
We're calling the calendar at 1:51 PM.
Wait.
Anthony Arrington. Anthony Arrington,
Bond forfeiture.
thank you. Tyrone Bailey,
There he is. Here, sir.
Best dressed.
I like the not guilty.
all right, do you want me to keep the case in Forest Park or you want it bound over to Clayton County?
All right,
Keep it
only,
in Forest Park.
only
All
problem
right,
is, I guess we're not going to find out what they've done.
Please stay on the line, sir. Make sure you're.
It's pleas court. Maybe if somebody pleads guilty,
April Benton,
they'll be held over for sentencing.
April Benton, please mute your devices back. April Benton. FTA.
Go out in the hallway and
Yelling at
Roderick
3 times.
Brooks. That's FTA.
What's FTA? Fair to appear?
Yep.
Joshua Cannon. FTA.
Zoom user.
Javon Charles.
Wow. A lot of people
Javon
didn't show up
Charles.
today.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah.
We thought we had
Pretty-
a lot here.
Pretty bad when
Daniel.
you don't appear,
Zoom
this
court.
way. I mean, it's
Warrell Fuentes Daniel.
court guest is back. He got his
Yeah.
bang on with the thief.
Amari Flowers.
No relation.
we gonna
Amari
call-
Flowers.
Are we going to call anybody that's here?
Yeah. Aaron Goitom.
Aaron Goikum.
Aaron Goitom.
My
FTA.
God.
Andre Green Geens.
Andre 3D.
Andre Green Geens. FTA.
I hope not. They said
Chantel
nothing inappropriate.
Andre 3D.
Chantel Gresham.
I had to remove that person and I'm hoping that they'll log back on. They weren't connecting.
Okay, thank you. Zariah Greer.
I would imagine some people think that too, Kevin.
Zariah Greer. FTA.
Oh my God.
Tammy Higgins.
She's on. I'm sorry, Judge. Soraya Greer, she's on.
What
Unmute
is your
yourself,
plea,
Miss
Ms.
Greer.
Not guilty.
Thank you.
Andre
You want
3D.
to Stay in Forest Park or you want it bound
Big
over to
fan.
County?
Forest Park.
Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll be back with you momentarily.
Okay.
Tammy Higgins.
All right, so they're basically doing roll call, and then if you are there, they're asking guilty, not guilty, and then coming back around, circling back
Seems
around.
that way, yeah.
It kind of seems like a long way around, but
Tavares Jackson.
They got to find who's not there.
Amir Jacoe.
Not guilty.
Amir, what is your
Damn,
plea?
he's just come in hot with not guilty.
yeah, he did. Who's ready?
Do you want this case to stay in Forest Park or do you want it to be bound over to Clayton County?
They can stay in Forest Park.
Thank you. Mohammed Jawad.
Yes.
Dexter,
What is your plea, sir?
Not guilty, but but I live in Los Angeles County, so like, how would that work?
You will
Los
do a
Angeles
trial.
County.
That's all. Do
So
you want
Los
to keep
Angeles
the case
County
in
of
Forest
Georgia.
Park, or do you want it to be sent over to the state court?
Did you say this was in Georgia?
Where I'm at.
It doesn't,
Yeah.
it's not gonna matter. It's really not, you're gonna get a trial either place. If you want a bench trial, it can stay in Forest Park. If you'd like to have a jury trial, we can send it over to the state court.
Yeah,
Guilty
we
by
can
reason of
stay in Forest Park.
insanity.
All right, this matter will be in Forest Park. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Huh.
How do I do that? Do I
Click on chat, type your name
Yeah.
and email.
Somerset,
address,
Georgia
and
is
then
located in
send
Los
it to
Angeles County.
FPMC.
okay? Thank you.
I am so
Brittany Johnson. Ms. Johnson, please turn your
Yes.
video on.
Okay, stop it. Yes, sir.
Hey,
What is
Brittany.
your plea?
Not guilty. Oh, I'm guilty.
We'll be back with you momentarily. Have you typed your
All
name
right.
and email
What do you
address?
want to do? You want
As
to?
soon as they get the guilties, they'll collect the guilties. The not guilties will
Is your name and
beat
email
cheeks,
address typed in the chat?
and then they'll go through their
No, so I'll go ahead and
cases,
type it now.
All right.
and we should find out what they did.
Do you want to hang out? You guys all right with hanging out? Just see how this plays out. It's
Let's
a
wait
new
and
one
see what
for us.
happens. Yeah, might as well.
All right.
And send it to
It's a great cast of characters.
It is. There's potential there.
Okay.
I will be
Marcus
RP.
Jones, Ms.
Go ahead.
Johnson, go ahead and please mute your device.
Okay.
Turn your video on, Ms. Johnson, and mute your device. Marcus Jones,
That's why my voice sounds like a vacuum. People say I suck all the energy out of the room. Good to see you, George Peach.
Jeremicia Lee. Jeremicia Lee. FDA. Daniel Lavelle.
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Do you want this to stay in Forest Park or do you want it bound over to Clayton County?
It can stay in Forest Park.
All right, thank you. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We'll be right back with you. Joshua Malone.
Yes, sir. Guilty.
Thank you, sir. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Abdullah Ashantu Jean Meacham.
What a great name. All right, we're all in. We're all into this. We're ready. Got
Is
her.
that Aisha Meacham? Will you please unmute your device, young lady?
Guilty.
Thank you. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes.
Thank you. Jesus Morales. Jesus Morales.
I don't think he's
Jesús
here.
Morales Guadalupe, por favor, si está presente, active su micrófono. Jesús Morales Guadalupe.
What a great name.
Van Wynn.
We're just killing it today with names.
Van Wynn. FTA.
The most people not showing up for court. It's Zoom court.
Norfleet. Thursa Norfleet. FTA.
His name is
Taisha.
Jesus, not Jesus.
Nolo.
Thank you. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Colin Perdomo.
She said Nolo.
Colin Perdomo.
Anyone?
Nolo.
Thank you, sir. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
I'm guessing that's like a no
Yes, sir.
contest.
Thank you. Queen Phillips.
Thank you, Dave.
Queen Phillips. Mark Ponder. Mark Ponder.
FTA.
Rodney Rogers.
I thought I saw Rodney Rogers.
Rogers.
That's you, man. Down in the corner. Rodney, that's you.
Mr. Rogers, what is your plea, sir?
He's on the phone.
I see him, but he is not listening.
His audio isn't connected, not
He
tied.
needs to have him to log out and log back in. Ashley Serbiano Erasto.
Guilty.
Who is guilty?
Ashley.
Ashley.
This is Ashley. You're guilty?
No problem.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes.
Thank you. Leah Shelley.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I would like to do a no guilty, but I would like to see if I can reach an agreement with the solicitor today as well.
Okay, so not guilty means I did not do it and I want a trial. If you'd like to speak with the solicitor, you'd say pre-trial.
Okay, Your Honor, I would like to do a pretrial.
All right, thank you.
And Your Honor, I believe my name might be wrong on my citation too.
All right, can you
She
pronounce
got
your
adult
name
milk
again?
braces.
My first name is Shelley,
Your first name is Shelley, and what is your last name?
Lee, L-E-A.
Okay, thank you. Michelle Sloan. Michelle Sloan.
A lot of people not coming to court. Ooh, by the way, we got an angry face.
Terry
Shout
Bob.
out to Angry Face over there on the
I'm here. I plead no.
on the
You have to
YouTube.
type your name and email address.
Creed Blowers.
Dexter Williams.
If you see Creed,
Creed Nolo.
if you see Creed Blowers on Facebook,
Yes,
tell him
sir.
to F off. Have
He
a
having
bad, day.
is he?
Tiara
Mad
Williams.
as hell.
Mad, he's an angry
Nolo.
face.
Thank you.
Some
And you
bitches,
type your
man.
name and email address
3
in the chat.
grand theft
Timothy
suspects
Wilson.
were in that car, actually. They got him.
And we
Timothy
missed one of them
Wilson.
getting out of the car.
We do.
And we call ourselves journalists.
Right.
Antonio Woods.
Anybody know this old guy? Where's that old dude?
Antonio
Anybody?
Woods.
The very gray
Yeah.
bishop.
Is there anyone in this session who thinks they are on calendar for 1 o'clock, but you did not hear your name called?
Looks like a disgruntled old man, doesn't he?
Device and say your name.
It's getting there.
You're real close.
It's getting there.
Excellent. Mr. Prosecutor, we do have a few no-los. If you'll let me know when you're ready, I can say their names.
Couple of Nolos, Creed.
That was a lot of people not showing up. That is just
Ms. Payne, you
And
ready?
it's got to be,
The breakout room with the
I
prosecutor.
mean, it's got to be common.
Yep, I'm
I
ready.
mean, it's not like we're seeing something not happening all over the country.
Ready to go, Judge.
All right.
so I'm really hoping that waiting this out is worth it for all 115 of us
know.
hanging
On
hanging
page
out waiting. It's a new
11,
court. I don't know.
Aisha Penniman and Colin Perdomo.
So they're going to do the Nolos first. They're telling the prosecutor who is.
I'm here.
On page, you don't need to say anything. I'm just shooting the cases.
Shut your mouth.
Page 13, it is Shelley Leah. She has asked for a pretrial.
Great
No.
question, Dave. I don't know.
That's a no contest.
On page
Okay.
15, it is Shanteria Vaughn and Dexter Williams. On page 16, it is Tiara Williams.
More like a piece of broccoli. I
All
was
of
thinking
those
about.
can go into a breakout room with the prosecutor.
Oh, we've turned
Those
into
of you who
the
have received the request to to join a breakout room, please accept it.
cash matching portion of the show, Creed.
Yeah, I checked my account. I didn't get any match last time, but that's all right.
Cash matching portion of the show. Every
Melanie Alvarado.
they gotta go back to Rodney, by the way. Rodney didn't get the shout out.
Rodney's driving the big rig.
Have moved over into the breakout room.
Your Honor, the two people that seem to maybe need an interpreter are FTA, and everybody else has been taken care of.
She
that
needs
had needed an
smoke.
interpreter. Do you still want me to
Smoke.
wait and see if those people come up, or?
Can you just wait a moment and stay with me,
Sure.
and we'll let you go back
Oh,
and forth.
So sorry.
Melanie Alvarado.
Sorry, interpreter.
Yes.
As many as you want, bud.
Understanding you're entering a guilty plea to the charge.
No contest, Kenneth.
Do you
Yeah,
understand?
it's basically saying I'm not pleading guilty, but there is enough evidence for you to convict me.
Your face in the video.
What did it say?
Place your face in the video. Thank you. Do you understand it by entering it?
Thank you, Shells.
Yes.
One.
Are you entering this plea, young lady, freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And do you believe it is in your best interest to enter into the plea?
Yes.
Court will accept your plea. Young lady, the fine is $695. Are you able to pay that in 2 weeks, or do you need a longer period of time?
Can you give me a longer period of time?
Well, we ain't looking, are we?
Placed on probation for 12 months. Do you understand that?
He just dropped a hammer on her.
Do you understand that?
Probation?
Yes.
Leo, pues sí. Okay.
2
She got
months
her
on
own?
probation will be mandatory, Ms. Alvarado. Do you understand?
Pagar 695.
She got her own translator.
So if I pay during in 2 weeks, do I still need the probation?
You do not.
Que pagar 695 dentro de 2 semanas o hacer probation por 12 meses.
Oh, she's not even the person.
Oh,
She's
I'll
the
pay
translator.
the 695.
You'll pay it in 2 weeks?
Yes.
All right, then you type your name and email address in the chat.
I did.
Can we confirm that her email address is in the chat?
By the way, the interpreter just said, F you, Judge. I'm out of here.
It's confirmed.
And left.
All right, Ms. Alvarado, you will receive your plea form and your 2-week agreement through your email by close of business tomorrow. Do you understand that?
Okay.
You can log out, young lady.
I love. Okay, so you can pay $695 in the next 2 weeks and not be on probation, or I'll give you a payment plan, but you're gonna be on
Right.
probation for 12 months. That's a
I have a-
no-brainer.
Yeah.
Next is Brittany Johnson. Ms. Johnson, if you will
Hello.
unmute.
Hello.
You're charged with driving on suspended license.
Uh-oh.
Can you all let me know if she's eligible for a no-low plea?
How much do you think for this one?
$350.
Sir, I would like to do, the
Let me see
no-low.
if you're eligible. Is she
But-
eligible for a no-low plea?
It's about $9 in looking. So.
Yes, she is.
All right, Ms. Johnson, do you understand about entering into the no-low plea? You're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer.
Yes, sir.
And do you also understand
Brittany went
by
black.
entering into the plea that you are waiving your right
'Cause she's
to a
doing
trial?
this.
Your video has gone out. of you.
Sorry. Yes, sir.
Do you think it's better for you to come down to the courthouse?
No, sir.
Well, he ain't got patience for nothing.
Because you know I keep saying, you and I keep talking about the same thing.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
I just want to, how the other option, how much would the ticket be?
I haven't even gotten to that because your video keeps going out.
We're
Yes, sir.
basically shopping for the cheapest
You also
alternative, I
understand
believe,
by
here.
entering into the no-low plea, you're waiving your right to a trial.
Yes, sir.
Are you entering into the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes,
And do you believe it is in your best interest to enter into the no-low plea to the driving on suspended license?
yes, sir.
Then waiting the fine amount is $695. Do you understand that?
Yes,
You will be placed on probation for 12 months. Do you understand that?
okay. Or can I?
And 2 months of your probation will be mandatory because of the nature of this offense. Do you understand that?
Mandatory.
Yes,
After 2
would like
months, you
that.
paid your fine and stay current with your monthly probation fees, your probation can end. Do you understand that?
yes, sir.
All right, do you have any questions?
Was it an option to pay in 2 weeks?
It is not on this chart,
Okay.
all right? Can you type your name and email address in the
I
chat?
want the same day you gave the last
Can you
girl.
confirm that?
Oh my
I
God.
don't see it.
Can you please repeat your email address, Ms. Johnson?
Yes,
Oh,
sir. MRENAMAE
Yeah, the
90.
stuttering and the
gmail.com.
very long pause after hearing a year.
Let me get you to
Mhm.
repeat that one more
I've seen it
time.
like that.
Okay. MORENA
It's using their vibrator. Did you hear that?
90
Well, I
at
mean,
gmail.com.
you know what they say,
I have
Creed.
it, thank you.
Gotta get it where you
All
can
right,
get it,
you can log
no
out.
matter what it is.
Okay.
She is not happy about that.
Emir Jackaway,
Amir? Anybody?
Mr. Jackaway.
Jack Off's still in a breakout room, I
need you to
think.
Speak up.
Jack away?
Oh,
Type
there
your
he is.
name and email address in the chat.
Yes, sir.
Can we confirm that?
Dun dun dun.
What is your email address, Mr. Jackaway?
MIK. Uh-huh.
IAH21@yahoo.com.
Yahoo, my man.
I have
AOL, baby.
All right.
He made
Sir,
that while he was in
you will
school.
receive your trial date for Forest Park through your email. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
You will also receive your plea form, enter not guilty, and send it back. All of this will be done through the platform DocuSign. Do you understand that?
Yes,
Because now we're pushing out all the not
You can log
guilties.
out. Thank you. Mohammed Jawad,
Yes.
Mr. Jawad, you entered
Yeah.
a not guilty plea. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Nice hat,
Yeah.
Zoom user. Thank you for
All right.
listening to all the
Receive
rules
your
today.
plea form, and once you've entered a not guilty plea and sent it
Judge,
back,
shame
then
on you
receive
for
your
not
report. Do you understand?
adhering to your own rules.
Admonish this
What
man.
was that? One more time. I'm sorry about that, Judge.
Oh, we were talking. I'm sorry.
Judge, I'm sorry about that Zoom user.
You will receive your plea form through your email. Once you have signed it and sent it back, you then will receive your new court.
I don't know how to take
You
that.
understand?
All right. Thank you.
Now, let me ask you something. How old are
Yes.
you?
21.
Too old for that hat.
I was a 21-year-old young man in court with a hat on his head.
Sweet. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I got
So
Okay.
why is the hat still on your head?
Psoriasis.
It's making
got,
up an excuse here.
something wrong. I got alopecia. So
It doesn't matter. You're in court.
It doesn't matter.
I got alopecia. He takes his health. He's got a huge
Thank you.
fro.
Respect yourself and don't do that. You don't want a judge to think about you a certain way, do you?
He's embarrassed.
Mr. Jaw-
All right, you can log off, young man.
Mr. Jawad, I do not have your email address. Could you
Mr.
please
Gerard,
provide
what
it
is
to
your
me?
email address, sir. They can't find it.
Take your
It's
hat off.
Muhammad
Take
J.
your hat off.
Muhammad J2341@gmail.com.
Take your hat
Email.
off.
Hat off and repeat it again.
23 Muhammad
Ralph, welcome.
Okay. So
Ralph, I
Six
hope you're not
o'clock.
wearing a hat right now because I'd be insulted.
Bye,
the letter
wife.
J 23 at
Hey, tell
Gmail,
Ralph thanks.
2341@gmail.com.
2341.
Ooh, Ralph, making good
Okay, thank you,
decisions.
sir.
Thank you.
Good with the hat.
You can log off.
That bad? Seriously?
I mean, I think he had hair, but I think he had like a receding hairline.
Oh, I bet that's the alopecia, as he said.
It's called balding
Go to
at
Daniel
21,
Log.
Creed. Alopecia.
Yes, sir.
Sir, have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Testament, Exodus, and Dark
We
Angel.
have his information.
Ooh, good
I
line.
apologize.
Yeah,
Sir, what's
kicked
your
in the
name?
eye at a Testament show.
Daniel Lovell, we're on page 9 up at the top.
Nancy, what
I have it.
All right.
where you at? Are you on we got a
Sir,
case
you will
or
receive your plea form
She
through
should
your
be over
email.
it. So
Yeah.
more than likely she's
For not
over at
guilty and
Creed
pleading
Submission
guilty.
Show. There's a join button. Just click join.
Understand that?
Alopecia.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, and you can log off.
Alopecia.
Joshua Malone,
I got
Alopecia.
Yes, sir.
yeah, alopecia.
Malone, it's my understanding you're entering a guilty plea to the disorderly conduct charge.
Yes, sir.
Sir, do you understand by entering into the plea that you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
yeah, and
Yes, sir.
Rodney.
And sir, do you also understand by entering into the plea that you are waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Sir, are you entering
He'll
into
get
the plea
his.
completely
Don't
involuntary?
you
Yeah.
worry, Alan.
He also
Yes,
has
sir.
Alopecia.
Sir, the court. will
Judge never
accept it.
forgets.
Fine amount is $430. Do
Woo!
you have to that today, or do you need some time to pay it?
You're right. Pass breaking
how
two
much?
laws. Well, three really.
$430. Can you pay that?
Look how he's
within 2
dressed.
weeks, or do you need
Hoodie.
a
I
longer
can pay
period of
within
time?
2 weeks.
That
Okay,
hat
well-
driving.
$1,230.
Your name and email address in the chat.
Yes, sir.
Can you please repeat your email address?
Malone Josh 24@yahoo.com.
Yahoo! Sweet, brah.
Thank
People
you.
are keeping their emails longer, Creed.
All right, Mr. Malone, you will receive your plea form first. Once you've entered your guilty plea, and returned it, you will receive your plea agreement, sir, and you'll have this no later than close of business tomorrow. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, sir, good luck. You can disengage.
All right, thank you.
Disembark.
Mr. Musadam, Beecham, I'm sorry.
Yes.
It's my understanding you're entering a guilty plea to the charge.
Yes.
Are you entering this plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And do you understand that by entering into the plea that you're waiving your right to a trial?
Yes.
Sarge?
And you understand that you're entering this plea without the assistance of a lawyer, is that correct?
Yes.
And do you believe that it's in your best interest to enter into this plea today?
Yes.
Court will accept your plea. The fine amount is $150. Can that be paid in 2 weeks, or do you need a longer period of time?
Longer period of time.
Lady, you will be placed on probation for 12 months. Your probation will end the moment this is paid. You understand that?
Okay.
You're placed on pay-only probation. Do you understand that?
That's $150, honey.
Any questions?
No, sir.
Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir.
Can you please repeat your email address?
It's A-I-S as in Sam, H as in Harry, A-T as in Tom, U dot M as in Mary, E-A-C as in cat, H-A-M as in Mary @gmail.com.
Glad she used cat because sometimes I use another C word. Yeah.
Yes, I have it. Could you re-advise on the fine amount, please?
It's $150.
Thank you.
Cheapest one so far, right?
Yeah. Bottom dollar.
All right. Young lady, you can disengage from the call. Thank you.
Thank you.
No real embarrassing emails yet.
Not yet. Oh yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Is like like XXX hot ass.
Ashley Serviano.
Pound master.
Yes.
Ashley, what'd you do?
You entered a guilty plea to the charge.
Yes.
You understand that by entering into the plea that you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer?
Yes.
And do you also understand that by entering into the plea that you are waiving your right to a trial?
Yes.
Are you entering into the plea freely and voluntarily?
Theft.
Yes.
Shut
Do you have any questions you'd like to ask me?
No.
Young lady, the fine amount is $150. Can you pay that in 2 weeks? Or do you need
He's
a
not
longer
reading
period of time?
the charges for people who are guilty.
Yeah, it's weird.
But we read the other
I
charges.
can pay it in 2 weeks.
All right. Have you
Big
typed
money.
your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, I have.
Can you please repeat it?
ASHLYSEVEI
I'm sorry, could you repeat that for me, please?
ASHLEYSEVEI
That's not even her whole name. That's just part of her name.
Thank you.
No wonder it was confusing.
Then later you can disengage from the call. Well, excuse me, I'm sorry. You will receive your plea form through your email by close of business tomorrow. Once you've entered a guilty plea and sent that back, you will receive your 2-week agreement. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, now you can disengage.
Chris, can you help out Nancy, please?
You may have told this guy to disengage, but look at Chris engaging. Smart move, my friend. Smart move. I like what you did there.
Rodney Rogers, he was having connection issues earlier.
Oh, he took his head off.
Go to Miss Greer.
He did, and I think he stopped.
Yes, sir.
He ain't no
You entered
dummy.
a not guilty plea. Have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
Yes, sir.
Can you please repeat your email address?
Like
Yes.
her voice.
CGRIER, the number 10 at clayton.student.edu.
Damn, look at her. She looks good with that email.
Uh-huh.
I see that you typed cgreer10@student.clayton.edu. Is that correct? Or is it the other way around?
That's correct.
Okay.
I have a question.
What is your question, young lady?
She has a beautiful voice.
So I need advice rather. I was
The
driving.
judge can't give you advice, but first tell me about you being in Clayton State and your grades.
Okay.
Right.
I am actually the current reigning Miss Clayton State. So this,
Well, congratulations.
thank you.
Look at her,
So,
Chris.
What are you majoring in?
history with secondary education. I'm doing my student teaching at Mara High School.
Well, good for you. And how far along are you? You a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior?
I'm the senior.
Congratulations. And talk to me about that GPA.
Right now I have a 3.23, but hopefully it'll go up.
What are you planning on doing when you graduate?
Teaching,
Okay.
teaching high school history.
Now, what is your push?
If per se, like this is my first time in this type of situation. So if it's not my vehicle, but I was the driver of the vehicle with the license plate cover, is it my responsibility for the
Whose
license?
vehicle is it?
My best friends.
Okay, and what do they have to say about it? Why did they have it covered? What did they have that made it covered?
It was like he's a Georgia Bulldogs fan, so it's like a little translucent tinted Georgia thing, but he didn't know it was illegal.
Translucent or tinted?
If it covered your
I like translucent.
tax renewal, then yes, it is, okay?
Okay.
All right.
So
So
what-
here's what I need for you to do. Go into your portal and send me your grades. If you have a 3.0 or greater, I'm gonna dismiss this charge.
Look at this guy.
Go in there right now.
Look at this
Take
guy.
a screenshot of your grades and send those to me.
Yes, sir.
Let's hope that she has it better than the
MC.
3.0.
Stay
She
on
said-
the line. Let me go to the next person. All right, the next person on here is Miss Penny.
I like that.
Yes, sir.
How you doing in school, Taisha?
No, please. You were supposed to be meeting with the prosecutor.
What kind of grade you got?
Send Miss Penniman over to the prosecutor.
I sent her the request and also sent her a chat, but I don't
Miss
think
Penniman,
she never
click on
accepted
there so
it.
you can go meet with the prosecutor.
Okay, what do I have to do?
You're gonna see something that says breakout room, admit, click on.
Breakout room.
Listen, we don't see many times like that with the judge. I
in
like.
the chat. I don't see no breakout room.
It's going from sugar to shit real quick though. Get ready.
Although yes, it's going downhill. It
Okay,
rolls
there it
downhill.
is. There it is. There it is. I got it.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I'm old, and these
No,
phones
you're
be
not.
throwing me off.
Oh, actually, you're not old.
I'm 48, so it's
Really?
kind of getting up there.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, can I ask you a question? Do you really
Yes.
think you old at 48?
Sometimes my body feels like it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm 62, so you don't get no sympathy on my end, okay?
Okay, I got you.
And by the way, I'm not old, okay?
You
I
sure
love this
ain't.
judge.
I know I'm not.
Yeah, this guy's good.
You look good though.
I appreciate it.
Ooh.
okay?
All right, I'm gonna go
All
to
right.
the.
You let me off, I'll do anything, Judge.
Prosecutor, we
Okay.
got more people that gonna come over there and talk to you.
Looking good.
Okay, that room down.
Oh,
That means they
no.
closed.
I know we're gonna open it back up.
I'm old.
Let me see,
got coming over
Mr. Bailey, you mentioned a not guilty plea, is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, have you typed your name and email address in the chat?
I mean,
Yes, I type my name and email address in it. I got a question actually.
But hold on, let me just see.
those of you who don't know, she's not really going for history. She's actually photoshopping her grades right now.
It's my last name and first name, so it was iBaileyTyrone@gmail.com.
All right, do we have that, Madam Clerk?
Yes, I have it. Thank you.
All right, dude, go ahead and.
Do
ask
you look
your
as good as him, Hector?
Hey
now.
So basically, would I have to go to trial for
Uh-oh.
my case?
Look at her face.
Because
Yes.
it's kind of
If you
old.
enter a not
'Cause I-
guilty plea, you're asking for a trial.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yes. If you decide you want to pay this ticket, it's $150. Do you understand that?
Just pay it.
Yeah, I get it. I wasn't trying to pay it really.
Okay, well, we will see you back here on your trial date, and I'll listen to the facts. And
She
make a
accidentally
decision,
set her
okay?
nudes.
Okay, no problem, sir.
All right, sir, you can log out.
That also gets you off scot free.
All right.
Either or is fine.
Rodney Rogers,
Rodney.
Yes, sir. How you doing, Judge?
I'm fine, other than you keep driving.
Oh, yeah, I was at work, so I didn't.
It don't matter, dude. You're supposed to be in court.
I'm
It
not
don't
driving.
matter.
I'm not.
You're supposed to
I'm
be in
not
court.
driving, sir. I was at
You
court. I
were
was trying to
driving a
get
little
over.
while ago, and
Trying
you
to
know
figure-
you were.
I was driving. I was trying to figure out how to get over, and I tried to get to you. I
Okay.
pulled over. I
Charged
stopped.
with
Yes, sir.
following too closely. What is your plea? Not guilty, guilty, or no law?
No, sir.
It is a driving offense too.
By entering into the no law plea, you're doing this without the assistance of a lawyer.
Yes, sir.
And sir, do you also understand that by entering into the plea, you're waiving your right to a trial?
Yes, sir, I am.
Sir, are you entering into the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
All right, is he eligible for a no law plea?
One moment.
All right, let them check it out.
Yes, sir.
What are you driving, Mr. Rogers? An 18 wheel or something else?
Oh, no, I got my truck. It's sitting up on wheels, sir.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm sitting up high.
I understand.
Yeah.
Well, I understand you gotta work, man. I appreciate that.
I have to work. I got a family. I got to take care of my family.
Hey,
There you go.
Let me tell you something. You're doing the right thing. I wish I talked to more people like you.
You know, it's responsible. You know, like I told my wife, I got to take care of family.
Well, he's a talker, isn't he?
Business, okay?
I like this guy
Yes,
though.
sir. Yes, sir.
Love it
Yeah.
a lot.
He is not eligible.
Oh no!
No, this fine is $200. Okay?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Once this is paid.
Taking food out of my kids' mouth, Yanni.
violation.
Say that again, sir.
I'm talking to Ms. Yates.
Yes, sir.
But Chris, he's buying dinner tonight, baby.
$200 in 2 weeks, and you can do all the things now.
I'm paying it.
You type your name and email address in the chat.
Thank you.
No, sir. I just got.
All right, tell them your email address.
It's Rodney.
Hold
first
on,
name.
hold on 1 second, sir.
Hold on.
I gotta pull
Oh,
it.
Hold up.
Rodney.
Wait a minute. Poor guy. Rodney's trying to work.
Okay, go ahead.
Rodney trying to make a living, Your Honor.
Rodney's trying to
Last name.
follow too close in his big truck.
There you go.
1977.
$20, I believe it says right there.
gmail.com.
Right?
All right, thank you.
$21 bill.
You will receive your plea form. You will enter a no or a guilty plea, send that back, and then you will receive your 2-week agreement. Make sure you
Okay.
take care of the $200 within 2 weeks.
Okay, question, Judge.
Uh-huh.
How long will it be before I receive this? Will I
You
receive
will
this? in a
receive this
couple of-
no later than close of business tomorrow.
Okay, I was just outside the courthouse. That's why I want.
If you outside the courthouse, just
Driving
go
to it.
inside and get it right now.
Okay, I'm gonna come in right now and get.
Look at that giant medallion. I thought it was on his shirt, but it's connected to a necklace. A big dollar sign.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Prosecutor, is there an announcement on this?
Yeah, we already told, she was pleading no low and she was paying a fine, but she was supposed to go ahead and log off. We're gonna send the email.
Okay.
Yeah, Miss Lee, you didn't have to be over here.
Okay, but what do I do about my name?
Andre got himself an attitude, no?
Last time when I tried to pay, they couldn't find me, and I didn't realize they switched up my.
And they see your paperwork, they will have your first name is Shelley and your last name is Lee.
Okay.
Nancy figured it out.
There you go, Nancy.
I should try to get that.
Nancy did it before the close of business.
That's right.
You will get this no later than close of business tomorrow.
Okay.
You're gonna pay it with us, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Pay it, or if you mail it in, they will apply it appropriately, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
That's the Lady of Rage.
Log out, sir.
Okay, that's what I'm doing, sir.
Okay.
Bye, Rodney.
Rodney, you're a good man.
You must have a big
Sure, I'll
hand.
log you off.
Finger and press leave.
You'll what him off?
There you go. My little Clayton State, show me some grade.
Okay, I got a hold on my account.
Well, you got a problem. How you gonna be Miss Clayton and have a hold on your account?
Because my Pell Grant didn't go through because I didn't take enough credits during the summer. And my sister, she said she gonna pay it off when she gets paid.
I need to see some grades.
Okay.
When am I gonna see some grades?
I can email them to you.
When you gonna email?
I can give you I can send you screenshots,
I asked you to do that a little while ago.
but that's on my transcript. I can't email my transcript because it's
I
on
just
home.
wanna see your last semester grade.
Okay.
That'll show me your cumulative average.
Okay.
You better look
Take
on
your
there
phone
and
and click a
3.05.
picture.
Yeah,
Anything.
Something weird happening here.
Let me go to the
This is our teacher of the future.
It was 3 requirements. Of course, you had to be voted in, but also community service hours as well as your GPA. And I had the most, like over 1,500 community service hours.
Well, good for you. Did you know President Ramon Stewart?
Yes, I did. I love President Stewart.
Isn't he a great guy?
Yes, I miss him so
Have you
much.
met the new president, the interim
Yes.
president?
She's nice. I met her briefly. We talked for a little bit. She's been out and about.
Okay. Well, President Ramon Stewart is a very good friend of mine.
Oh, really?
He
Were you
is-
at the MLK event?
You know I was at the MLK event. Anytime he told me to be somewhere, I went.
How dare you accuse me of not being at the MLK event?
Your prayers, and don't be surprised he's going to end up being president of another university real soon.
Oh, that's gonna hurt my feelings.
I know,
I don't know what to think about this
but
right
his
now.
health is doing well now. He's a young dude, so he's doing just fine. Okay.
Okay, I will.
Now I'm gonna tell him I talked to you. What can I tell him to let him know who you are? When you met him, what did you do to stand out?
Well,
you two can't say that on Zoom, Your Honor.
Big, and I said, hey. But see, he was over Fort Valley, and my parents went to Fort Valley.
He
So we talked-
was the president of Fort Valley. That's right. So let me do something for you real quick, okay?
Yes, sir.
Is he texting him?
All right.
Let me get a picture of you real quick. Smile pretty for me, baby. Smile real nice for the judge. Snap. There you go, girl. You know
I
I
used
was
to
at.
tell him I'm in AmeriCorps. Well, AmeriCorps is not here anymore, but same thing.
Was I there? Of course I was there.
These biscuits.
The spread they had.
I was trying to call him. He was probably doing something.
Yeah, that's me and Dr. Royal.
That could be anybody. He's wearing a
Give me
mask.
your grades. Let me see some grades.
Okay.
That could be anybody.
So
Here comes the judge.
Yes.
We have 2 people in the waiting room.
Oh, we're not
Okay.
done yet,
If
ladies
I
and gentlemen.
sign up, Unless they need an interpreter, they are free to go.
Hey now. Ain't that the thief?
Ms. Greer, send
Yes,
your-
Your Honor.
I was telling you that you are free to go. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Your Honor. See you next week.
All right.
Oh, was she there the whole time?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm sorry, Judge.
Tell Ms. Greer where to send her grades.
Bye, text this
Yeah, I
morning.
sent her the email.
care.
Yeah, I did.
Send those grades to Ms. Yates and stay online, okay? Let's
Okay.
go to the courtroom now.
Don't get your digits.
Well, they're in the waiting room on Zoom.
There's
Okay.
2 of them.
To what?
Were they late?
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
yes,
FTAs.
I know for certain Reveille was.
Okay.
Thomas here.
This lady, the young lady in the courtroom.
Miss Lady.
Now, is there an announcement on that one? Mr.
Miss
Crosby?
Lady.
Yes, Judge, I want to discuss that matter with you once we've gotten everybody else resolved.
Okay.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
I'm sorry, I'm hurrying.
You
Take
better.
your
hurry.
time. We're gonna be on here at least another 20 minutes.
Oh.
The gentleman with the iPhone. Sir, what is your name? You're on mute, sir.
And you got a hat thing on,
You're on mute, sir.
whatever you call it.
Unmute yourself, sir.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I can hear you, but you blinded me with that do-rag on your head.
You said what?
Oh,
Blinded me with that do-rag on your head.
What, you want me to take it off?
Of course, I want you to take it off. You're in court.
I got alopecia, Your Honor.
What is your name?
Javon Charles.
Wanda was her name, correct? Who just said that? Yeah, pass. That's Wanda, right?
Registration. What is your
Yes.
plea? That not
The
guilty,
grocery store.
guilty,
A
or
thief
no
named
holds
Wanda.
barred?
Guilty?
KC?
Entering a guilty plea?
Yeah.
Sir, do you understand about entering into the guilty plea? You're doing this without the
Oh,
assistance
God.
of a lawyer.
I like this
Yeah.
guy. This has been a
Sir,
fun
you also
court here.
Understand about entering into the plea that you are waiving your right to a trial.
Yes.
Sir, are you entering into this plea freely and voluntarily?
Well,
Yes.
Do you understand? What is your email address, Mr. Charles?
Alopecia.
At yahoo.com.
NYC,
Slow down and say it, please.
Whoa.
NYC, as in New York City.
Yes.
BK
Okay.
55.
So he worked at
55
Burger King and
gmail.com.
he worked at Burger King in New York City.
BK 55
Mm-hmm.
at
Gmail.
okay.
I was hoping.
Gmail.
I apologize. I was looking at.
I got it.
NYC55@gmail.com.
I was looking at her grades. I'm sorry.
BK 55 at gmail.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sir, the fine is $6.95.
Ooh.
Can you satisfy that in 2 weeks, or do you need a longer period of time?
Say
You
longer.
said 2 weeks? Yeah,
You pay it in 2 weeks, or do you need a longer
I'll have
period
it in.
of time?
No, I'll pay it in 2 weeks. I'll definitely have it in 2 weeks.
All right, we're gonna reduce this charge to expired registration. We're gonna
Okay.
send this young man his plea form, where he will enter a guilty plea to the reduced charge of expired registration. Once he sent the plea form back, send him a 2-week agreement for him to pay the fine of $6.95.
Okay.
All right?
Can I pay by
When you
check?
have your information, you can disengage. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
All right.
Wanda?
Do we have anyone else with shades?
Yeah, Wanda.
No, I don't.
Yes, we have one.
The thief.
All right. Who else do we have?
1 second.
Crying?
And have we received Ms. Greer's information?
I'm looking at it now.
Oh, she
Does
said
she have a GPA cumulative of a 3.0 or higher?
Uh-oh.
Look at her face.
Uh-oh.
She's looking a little iffy with her facial expression.
Yes, she is.
Hold on, Your Honor.
Normally, when they look a little iffy,
This is good.
you know what that means. At least when my son is looking a little iffy, I know what that means.
I'm gonna forward this to you, sir.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
She ain't gonna say it.
Oh, wow. It's like a 2.9.
Yes, sir.
Why does it look a little iffy?
Okay. Not doing excuses, but reality. My mom passed last March. So around
Oh,
March,
no.
it's hard for me to do schoolwork. So during this time, I was online from one of my from my fraternity. And
What fraternity? What you doing in a fraternity?
it's a service organization.
I like to get paddled by a giant
so
wooden thing.
It was just a lot for me, and I was really depressed. And I had F's. So you're gonna see 2 C's in a withdrawal. I withdrew.
Let me tell you what the problem is. You got lots of personality, and you're gonna do well in life. But you have now allowed the misrepresentation to overtake the incident. That ain't good.
Oh, no.
All right. Now I'm gonna see you back here in June. No grade below a B. Whatever's going on, put some ice on it, okay? I'll see you back. Reset her court date for June. I want to see her this semester grades, no grade below a B. Now, what classes are you taking?
He's giving her a lot of
You ain't gonna
chances,
go
huh?
out and change them to ceramic tile bowl or something like that.
Okay, give me 1 second. I can send those.
Let me tell you something. When people are trying to help you, you gotta help you. I'm glad I couldn't get Ramon Stewart on the phone. I would have had to tell him how much of a little actress you were. Science fiction.
He ain't happy about that.
What you mean, an actress?
What you trying to say? She about to,
No.
she about to go crazy.
No, I'm serious. My mom did pass MA, and it wasn't
That's
like
not the part you didn't tell the truth about.
what?
About your grade.
My grades?
Yeah.
That does equal a 3.0. And I know because Dr. Royal, she's like over campus life. She's really hard on me. I really work hard to change those grades for midterm.
I wonder why she hard on you.
Because you're a little actress. Little prance around here.
In other words,
like you too
yeah,
good
right.
for
It's you, Miss Clayton State University.
telling lies.
President of the Student African American. Hey there, brother. I don't normally bother you during the day, but there's a young lady who wants to.
Oh, he's on the phone.
She just wants to tell you hello. I'm gonna put you on speaker, okay?
It's the guy from the school, right?
Yeah, the president.
I got President Stewart on the phone. You just need to speak to him. What do you want to tell him?
Hey, Dr. Stewart. Good. We miss you so much. What'd he say?
He said, "Who the hell is this?"
What'd he say?
How is
Who
your
this?
semester going?
It's going better.
She is Miss Clayton State, Doc. Yeah. She said that she's president of your African American Studies Society as well. She wants to be a school teacher.
And she's flunking out of your school, President.
She got 2 C's
Now, let me
and
tell
a
you what's
withdrawal.
funny about this young
She
lady.
lied to me in court.
In a Zoom session fixing her hair. I know. I have to remind these young people that once you come on live, we can see everything. Well, brother, I just wanted you to hear this. She wanted to just check up on you and let you know how much she appreciates it.
This guy's great. God,
This
I
is-
love this guy.
So many awkward ass moments here too, and
All right. Doc, you take care. I'll talk to you a little later. Okay.
I mean that was pretty funny to get it on the phone though.
All right.
I've been emailing.
She's got to be
She's
about
such-
that, right?
We're gonna give
She's
you
such a
a
little
reset
actress.
date for June. This semester, there can be no grade below a B.
Below a B.
Now, tell me what classes you have right now.
Okay. Right now, I have.
I'll be right back.
1 second. Go back. I'm taking pre-modern Russian history.
I hope so,
I'm
Sharon.
taking methods for teaching history, applied linguistics for ESL. I'm in my secondary practicum, and I'm taking the Reconstruction era.
Okay, well, you got some good substantive classes, okay? Now, are you in a sorority?
No.
Okay, well, you're doing enough.
Poor
It sounds
Wanda
like
got
you
to
really got it
stand there
going
the whole
on.
time.
I'm trying.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Don't feel like you need to oversell. I just feel like you just need to be you, okay? Being you is way more sufficient. I want you to know that. You are a very impressive young lady, okay?
Thank
Even though you
I
lied
want
to
you
me.
to know that, okay? But you come back here with a grade below a B in June, and you gonna pay this fine.
Okay, okay.
Okay, I'm just letting you know. And understand, once you go live on a Zoom session, don't
Yeah,
leave that fixing your hair on the screen.
Want to
All
look
right,
cute for
can
you,
log
Your Honor.
out now.
All right. Have a good day.
All right, take care.
Wanda.
All right, we have one last matter involving Ms. Thomas in the courtroom. Mr. Prosecutor,
Yes, Your Honor.
okay, you said there were some circumstances you wanted to talk about.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have a trial on this matter, but so in the case of Ms. Thomas, I read the incident report. They actually charged her from a previous visit to that particular store where she was supposed to be with a gentleman who left the store with the items. She returned to the store on a different date and
Doubled down.
I believe had a warrant or had a lookout for her and charged her on that day. So they
Oh,
didn't actually
that's-
charge her on the day that she was accused of being involved with taking the items.
And the dude walked out with him?
Secondly, there was a warrant out of Lake City for a violation of probation
On 2 different occasions.
for Ms. Thomas, and I believe they took her into custody at that time for Lake City. The obstruction was based on giving a false name and or birth date to the officer.
Wholesale grocery, Hector.
I did look at her history. She does have a long history, but no shoplifting in the past. And so I explained to Ms. Thomas that I would leave it up to the court's discretion on whether or not that particular charge would remain the way that it is. But trying to give her all the deference I can to resolve it, short of having that charge.
Imagine.
If the prosecution wants to reduce this to a city ordinance violation, the court will accept that as a negotiating plea.
Okay. So, Ms. Thomas, in reference to that, the judge does not have any objection to changing your shoplifting charge to a city ordinance violation. In fact, we can probably do
Yeah, totally.
just one charge of obstruction, city ordinance obstruction, combine the two cases. And Ms. Payton would have to tell me what the fine amount would be on that. But is it are you okay with that?
If she had a warrant, though, went back in there, then they.
Tell her if it's reduced to a city ordinance violation, the fine amount will be $500.
That's still
high.
I think I'd go to
And you
trial.
Pay that in 2 weeks, or do you need more time?
I need more time.
Probation for a year. So
She
it's
would
paid
be
off.
placed on probation for 6 months, and she would need to comply with all terms and conditions during the first 4 months, and she is banned from that store while on probation.
Yes, sir.
I think there's a lot more to this story. I don't know why she would.
All right, so Ms. Thomas, you're going to receive your information before you leave the court.
Hey, look behind her.
So if you
It's our
want to
buddy.
That's Rodney.
Got anything else for
Yeah.
her?
Rodney Rogers. You said he was in the.
So you can just have a seat and wait for them to give you your information on making the payment, okay?
Okay, so I feel like, there was a lot of moving parts there with a lookout
That's all
and
we have, Judge.
all this
That's
other
one
stuff,
thing,
and the guy walking out.
Is he?
No, he's here.
Listen, if you're just with somebody that steals something,
Yeah, because she was with a guy who stole some stuff, and then she was a lookout for a guy that stole some stuff. I mean,
all right, I got you there, Griggs. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I'm one that I would never. If I didn't do something wrong, I would not. I would risk any of it. You know what I mean? Like that's just me in my life. I would just. This is how I would handle that.
but sometimes it's a lot easier just to say, okay, yeah, financially, there's just a lot of things that come into play why people will go ahead and take a little bit of a deal.
By the way, 100 of you plus self and Mikey. Not many people know about this one. Let me just say that because we are now subscriber number 5.
Oh, by the way, I was subscriber number 4. I subscribed well.
Oh, did you really?
Yes. Because look how it was labeled. Why green? I mean, it's not even labeled the county one for the county is nothing. It has nothing to do with court or anything like that. So, yeah, very
back
very good.
videos on there.
He's our next. We're gonna make him a star, man, just like we did with
like this guy,
Judge Herman, and everything. He'll be
I
on
like this
Squishy
guy.
Gardner before you know it.
That's quite a roller coaster. I'm going to go out on a limb. I hate to say this, but I kind of feel like she lied. Like I think he was a little bit easy on her. I think she knew that her grades were not as good as
She wasn't expected to be taken to the mat on it. We'll say she wasn't expecting him to say, "Well, let me see your grades, and I'll let you off on this." A lesson learned on her half, I guess.
I think that I would go to trial on that. Again, if I had nothing to do with keep in mind if I had nothing to do with that, if I was with somebody that stole something, let's just say it this way: if I was at a store with somebody that stole something, and I had nothing to do with it, and then I'm all of a sudden getting charged for it, then I would absolutely risk going to trial for it.
Yeah.
But trust me, I get just paying it off and just having it done. You hear people in Licking say that all the time. I'm going to plead guilty and who cares?
Just get it over with.
Be done. With something like that, man. But yeah, I have a feeling, but in her case, I have a feeling there's a lot more to that. I have a feeling she might have had a little something to do with that, not just with the way that she was with her demeanor.
And she also had a very lengthy criminal history, he said, but not for shoplifting. So,
right.
That's another part of it.
I'm just saying, me personally, I'd
Right.
take that shit right to trial and be like, where's your cameras? What do you got? You know what I mean? But again, that was if I'm not guilty. So there's that. Anyways, what a weird day so far.
Yeah.
405 East, Wild Women Wednesday coming up on We Gotta Chase.
Some really good stuff today, including a lady who is a professional shoplifter, we'll say. And she
the
has,
hotel grocery, and her name is Wanda.
she's got her comeuppance coming, Creed. Very interesting. Not like anything we've seen yet for a shoplifter, we'll say.
All right, I like that.
All that and more, as well as a fantastic fight over in the Family Dollar. I mean, I put it's a short clip, so I put it 3 times in a row so that
we have to back it up.
because there's so much going on that we're going to have to like you
gotta
see over here this and
take
over
it
here's
apart.
this and who is this, and there's a lot going on in it. So tons of wild women's, tons of fighting, all kinds of stuff, including chases, all today. So bye for now. Make sure you like this video, by the way, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our case only channel. We got a case that helps us out. You can watch anywhere you like, but it just helps to build subscribers and that kind of thing. So we appreciate that. Creed, anything else? No rage quitting or anything like that going on yet?
No, man. Listen, you guys don't understand. That's 3.5 hours of my Sunday, ripping apart everything, tearing it apart, putting it back together, making sure everything's plugged in. where it
A-okay.
needs to be. And the thing is that, and it's the same thing with, listen, have we ever had any Creed frames today or even close to it? The entire time, not one.
Not one yet.
And it's just something that comes by at 405 East. I don't know. You guys don't understand how that is. It is infuriating. I fire up the computer. Every once in a while, and all computers do this. Every once in a while, they just run at a snail's pace when they want to. When you start something, you know what I mean? It's just like a little bit, just, and I should have just restarted it then. Well, then I restarted, and then the audio's gone, just out of nowhere. And then I restarted again. It's perfect. I don't know. That kind of shit it is so annoying. I can't take it.
You can't take it anymore. Angry Face on the Facebook.
Anyways,
we love
that
you
was
guys.
that was it. Yes.
We love you guys. Everything will be smooth as silk. For We Gotta Chase. We're gonna make it up to you. I guarantee it. Till the next one.
You guaranteeing that?
I guarantee it. Smooth as silk. Smooth as cream cheese. Till next time. Remember.
Baba Booey.